I'm using Ryzen, so that shouldn't be a problem. All right, had a bit of a difficulty there. Sorry about that. My stream went down for just about a minute. I'm using the Ryzen service, so that shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. All right, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection technology gain. I got to get into finishing the rest of my my lights, my streamers or chasers that are running across the top of my screen. I got to get around to finishing that up today too, also. But as the weather starts to get a little warmer, and hope it does get much warmer, we can start doing some more demonstrations outside, because that's where I want to be at right now. I wanted to be outside doing some demonstrations. I picked up from the bedroom the Optima GT 5600 ultra short throw projector. There's a reason why that's in here, because we have that 120-inch gray screen downstairs, and we're going to be doing some demonstrations on that today with the Optima GT 5600, just to show you that a gray screen does not have the capability to pull contrast even when using a projector of 36, I think projector 3600 lumens. Let me see, I got to do the specification check on the Optima G56. I think it's 3600. I do know it has a 20,000 to 1 contrast. So I took this out of the bedroom today because we're going to ask, someone was asking me that I should take the 56 out of the bedroom and put it against the gray screen downstairs. So we're going to be doing that today also. So that's why it's down here. If the weather is good outside, then I'll get a chance to fire up my other projection screen, which is outstairs sitting on my deck. I couldn't use it last night because yesterday we had so much wind. It was freaking insane. Absolutely insane on how much wind we had out here. All right, so where's controllers on PS4, which I can never seem to track down for some reason. And it's here somewhere. I can never figure out where this controller's at. Oh, here it is, right here. I don't know why in the world. I should get like 3 or 4 of these things. So, yeah, as I said before, and I did some gaming last night. I had some fun. I got to download something new. But as I said before, yeah, we're on the 1 and 2 quarts of our screen paints. We're going to bring them down to I think 129 per quart is going to be around I say somewhere between, oh my goodness, 129 a quart, and the other one's going to be 176. I think it's for 2 quarts. So 2 quarts is going to paint a screen size of 176, where 1 quart is going to paint a screen size, that's 176, my fault. 2 quarts are going to paint a screen size from 100 inch to 150 inch, and 1 quart is going to paint a screen size of 100 and 120, so 100 to 120 inch. I think also too, we're going to do an outside paint on demonstration, because I got to do something with a giant gray screen. So I'm going to do an outside paint on demonstration. I'm going to bring Mr. Miguel down. That's my buddy. He's around 6 years old, I think 7 years old now, and he's going to help me paint a projection screen outside. We're also going to be doing we're working on a Supreme 9. It's going to have Supreme 9 technology in it, but it's a mixture of 9 and 8. It is going to be an inflatable screen paint, because I've had a lot of people telling us, "Oh, summertime's coming up. We would like to do inflatable screens outside." We're going to do the larger screen with built-in grommets, which allow people to be able to string up these screens in their backyard. As a matter of fact, I have a neighbor who I'm going to be setting up an outdoor projection screen for on his front lawn, so him and his friends can sit out there and watch movies. So let me go over here real quick. Got all whatchamacallit up on here. Now I think I'm going to go into straight, let's see, applications on here. So we're trying to do these final and last sales before the change finally comes through. So everybody has an opportunity to have the screen paint on the time on the website. I think today, if the weather goes well, I might I want to get ready to start getting that started up. I haven't had a chance to do the inflatable screen demonstration outside we'll probably be doing that one outside today. Actually, my little ones will be over today, so I'm gonna see if I can get permission from their mother to have them on camera because they're gonna be running all downstairs. Oh, what's this? Man, those chasers. Chasers drive me a little crazy. Chasers are good if you're gaming, but not when you're doing this kind of application. Where are the chasers? Which I'm going to show for the chasers? It's a bigger question. Okay, I need those. Oh, there they go, right over there in the corner. Excellent. Sit aside here because I am not dressed today. I just got up in the morning and I'm not even dressed. So let's bring the chasers down. I have to take them off altogether. I only use them for gaming. That's basically about it. So we're going to do a couple of, since this is February, March is coming up. I think March, start off with our early summer packages. Like I said, we're trying to get as much actually sold off the website until the final stage comes through. So I think in March, we're going to do a summer package. These are going to be screens. They're going to come with screen paint, and it's going to come with a surface, like a projection screen surface that you can paint, like the 120 inch or 180 inch I had sitting in my backyard. Those are going to be the screens with the grommets for backyard use. As a matter of fact, I think I can get my 235.1 back today too. I really would like to get this projector back. I think the person who I lent it to, they got another projector. I might be getting the 235.1 back, so that way I can start doing those screens again. But this summer, you'll get a chance to see, like I said, a few of my neighbors. They are going to be getting projection screens installed in their backyards. We're going to be setting those up. So we got some big plans for the summer. Because of our contract will allow us to do some things we still have access to. One of the things I am looking forward to doing, like I said, is a lot of summer packages. That's what I'm looking for doing because the majority of most people are going to be outside this summer. And man, I'm telling you, I just cannot wait. Man, having breakfast, and especially in the evening, sitting out and watching movies out on the deck, and use that. Then we already are in the process of ordering a 300-inch inflatable screen for the backyard. It's going to be coated with Supreme 9 technology. Cannot wait for that. That is going to be freaking amazing. I can't wait. I don't think I'm ever going to go back in the house once I get that set up. That'll be the biggest screen I have in the entire house. I think a Bambi. Yeah, I cannot wait. Summertime is going to be popping. It's going to be popping this summer. I cannot wait. And I will have chasers installed outside. As a matter of fact, I got to go out there today and I got to start mapping out the backyard to get it ready because I have LED lights I'm actually going to be installing under the deck. Oh man, I got patio furniture to order, barbecue grills. It is going to be insane in the backyard. Like I said, I'm barely going to be doing videos inside the house once I get this set up. So we got a few summer package kits coming up really quick. I think the smallest screen we have, we got a 100-inch. No, we have 100. No, we do have a 100-inch. It's going to be a 100-inch screen with grommets. These are going to be pre-coated screens. They're going to be pre-coated or not pre-coated. I'm not sure how they're going to do it, but we'll figure it out as we go along. We do know they're going to have out backyard lights. I do plan to get one for myself. I actually had one in my backyard which was 180 inches. It was massive. I plan to get more of them. I'll be back. All right, so for fun, I went down to Home Depot and I purchased this right here. Well, actually, this is at Lowe's when it makes this. This is flat interior, black right there. And I want you to look at that down there. We've been doing this all day yesterday on Facebook. That right there is a massive, huge sheet of material painted with black paint. Sorry about that. So, we're going to be debunking a lot of theories. I've been doing this all week long. Some people think they can actually get a screen by using flat black paint. We got a big screen downstairs painted with this stuff. See, the problem with this black paint is the fact that you may think you're going to get a contrast level from this. You will, but you can't pull white level from it. Sheets right here. It's all painted with black paint. Let's get so. I gotta get ready to start going back to the gym. I gotta get the summer body back. So, gotta start getting, go back to the gym and start eating right again because I eat like a freaking horse. I eat some crazy stuff. So, we're gonna do white level demonstrations. I love this live animal scenery. My niece just come over. You might get a chance to see a couple of them jokers pop up. They're going to be coming down pretty soon. I got them for the whole day. Oh my goodness, them jokers got too much energy. I thought I had energy. It's like two of them in the backyard. One actually might be here. He's about 7 years old. That's Mr. Miguel. Mr. Miguel is going to help me paint some screens in the backyard this summer. Help me doing some pretty interesting projects. There you go. There you go. On a much larger scale. I think before I was doing it on this little piece of cardboard right here. But now black paint painted on a much larger scale just to show you what you're going to get if you decide to paint your wall with black paint. Let's come out of here real quick. Let's pull this one up over here. I like this one right here. I'll have to pick up lumber today too, because today, since I got the 235 point coming in, it's not going to give me the screen size I want, because like I said, that projector is designed for indoor. I need a venue projector. Actually, ViewSonic I think has, it does 235.1. I got to order that one, and now I'm going to be in the process of shopping for my 4K projectors next week. So I got 4 4K projectors. Right now, I want to get an 8K, but an 8K projector, I'm looking at it right now, they're a bit, man. It's only like $10,000, maybe $17,000 for this projector. But I've already done 4, and I'm curious what 8 would look like on this screen, on this technology. But I definitely will be picking up a couple of 4K projectors, quite a few of them. BenQ will be one of them. Optima is going to be another one. I never had a Ronco projector. Forget a Ronco projector. I do want to get a 4K. But I know Optima has a laser. They have an ultra short throw laser. I will be picking up all the projectors outside. Actually, a few of them will be long throw, and 2 of them will be ultra short throw. So I definitely will be getting some 4Ks outside. Maybe a few inside too. I think I'm going back and, oh yeah, I forgot about the freaking ViewSonic, the View35.1 on it. That's a 4K projector. I had one of those. I'm going to buy another one of those. I'm going to get one for, actually, I'm going to do a 235.1. Where am I going to put this thing at, to tell you the truth? I got projection screens literally all over the house. Well, we'll figure out a place to put it at. I'm definitely going to get another one of those, because that does have a 235.1 option on it. So I got some shopping to do. Shopping, I don't care too much about research because it's a black screen. It's going to pull the image. I was pulling image on 720p. 4K is pretty much going to be nothing. We'll do some side-by-sides with some 4Ks and 720p side-by-side. That's why I can't wait for outside because, man, I've got some major freaking stuff we're going to be building. I can't wait to start getting the Lowe's and picking up some lumber because, man, I got some freaking insane screens I'm going to be building for outside, especially the arcade table we're building. We're actually building a tabletop arcade table. It's going to be about 120-inch outside for my friends when they come over, and we're going to have RetroPies installed under the table, outer boxes for them so they don't get damaged, all kinds of cool stuff. And I might pick up, I'm thinking about it, I might pick up on eBay maybe an N64 with Bond. I haven't done James Bond and 4 screen mode in so long. I love that. I'm bringing some of the old retros back. Let's see, let's go over to clearing this out, and let's go to Scotland. Yeah, we got so much to do. Yep, there you go. And that is everyday flat interior black paint. There you go. That's what happens if you hit this thing with a projector. This is what you're going to get from your screen. You're going to get a very dirty image. It's black paint. I mean, come on, you gotta expect it. It's black paint. It can't produce white light. There's no way in the world you have gone out and bought black paint and painted something and it produced white. There's no, it doesn't exist. That's why I said a black surface, all that stuff cannot produce white light. It has to be to produce white light. Without white light, you get. Now, if I were to, oh, wrong controller. Consider hitting the controller. How come this guy hasn't paused yet? If I go out and I grab, let's see, vinyl's even worse. Vinyl is vinyl. If I go out and I grab, let's see, vinyl. So this is black vinyl. It looked pretty good, like it would actually work, but it does not work too well. Let's stick that right there. Vinyl, I think, is the absolute worst. And then this is the material that we make that comes with, actually it's material we actually give you for free with the screen paint. So when you order screen paint, you get a free blackout cloth surface you can paint. I've had a few customers saying, hey, look, how about we send you back the paint? We can keep the surface and we'll get the same results. So I'm going to show you what happens if you try to use this without the paint. We've done this before. All right, we're going to put this right here. There. We're going to put that right there. There you go. And let's go with some black plastic. Now, this is a black fiberglass plastic right here. Right now, seems like a pretty good idea, right? We'll put that right over here. Right there. That's what we'll stick that at right there. We go through this same demonstration you see right now, we go through these demonstrations all day. What I mean by all day, I don't go through them all day, but those who have contracts through our company have to get approved that the product actually works. So when they go to another business establishment, say, well, their wall all in black paint. And then when they show them, it's just like this. So if you need that free blackout cloth surface that we give you right there, if you decide to use that without the paint, this is what you're going to get. This one right here. This one's actually a pretty good one. All right, so really quick, I pop out of here real quick. Also, too, like I said, I had on the floor my Optima GT56 We will be taking that downstairs and putting that against the 120-inch white screen or gray screen we have downstairs. I know you got to do a white screen demonstration too. I'm going to be doing them all this summer because, as I said before, majority of most screens that sit outside are white, and they are. Majority of all white projection screens outside. When 9 has the ability to be outside, oh, I cannot wait to get a 9 outside. That is going to be freaking insane when we get a 9 out there against a white screen. Yeah, that's going to be a field and a projection screen industry that we are just going to easily roll over with no problem. That is not going to be a problem for us to roll over that one. Let's see. It's a white screen. You ever seen a white screen outside? You're really not. Oh man, if you see what black technology looks like outside, oh my god, it's just like TVs. But you'll get a chance to not only see our screens but my neighbor's screens because, like I said, I have a few screens I will be installing for my. Here we are with a snowstorm. No white levels pull up. As you can see, like I said, there's actually no way to get around to designing a black screen. Like I said, you have to be able to pull up white levels. That's one of the most important things when it comes to a black screen. You have to be able to pull a white level. Without a white level, your screen becomes out dirty and washed out. Well, actually dirty. Actually, not washed out. More like a dirty kind of picture. Now, those of you have been asking us about the motorized projection screens, I do have one downstairs that's actually painted with our technology. I do want to take my motorized outside. But we're going to be doing some demonstrations off that downstairs in the basement. We're going to have the Optima GT56 on the gray screen downstairs. And then we're going to do a demonstration of gray and white screen outside at 4300 lumens versus our black technology. And around, maybe we can do it around probably about 5 o'clock in the evening. Now, also to want to add really quick that this will be, for a while, my last actually live demonstration. Ugh. We're going to be doing pre-recorded pretty much from now on, because like I said, not only do we display videos for people that we do business with here and there that watch our videos, but we also are now going to be doing videos strictly for big companies, which means we're going to have to show much better video quality. And since when I actually stream this stuff, the video picture gets a little gritty, my voice gets a little gritty, and right now, until we get a better signal, which I'll probably work on that later on in time, I'm going to go back to doing pre-recordings. I think I've done enough live demonstrations to prove my technology works on just about every level, so there's no need to be doing those anymore for a while. So right now, I am getting requests from companies asking us to do certain tasks on the technology that they would like to see, and they would like to see the videos with a little bit more better high quality. So you might not be seeing me on here for a while. Actually, I'll be doing pre-recordings, but like I said, I have to come up with a much better video quality. And I'm kind of cheating myself because you really can't see how beautiful these screens are, because like I said, sometimes when I watch the videos playback, I'm like, wow, it came up really gritty. You didn't get a chance to see what I want you to see on camera. So what we're going to do is we're going to do less of these and a lot more of pre-recording, because that way I don't have any interference from anything outside that may disrupt the signal, that may disrupt what I'm trying to tell you or explain to you. So we're just going to do it with that for a while. That's basically about it. Like I said, now, as I said before, we're going to have the sales going to start today on the website. It is probably going to end in about 2 weeks, which I have to mark down the day which you're going to actually end that sale. The 2 quarts and the 1 quart will be coming with a blackout cloth surface, and we will have available free worldwide shipping, which means we can ship that to you anywhere in the world for free. So that is a special promotional deal on the 1 quart and 2 quart kits of the Supreme 8. I will be doing a demonstration downstairs. This will be a pre-recorded demonstration using the Optima GT5600. That's a 20,000 to 1 contrast ultra short throw projector. We'll be doing that demonstration on the light gray screen paint and a couple other high performance screens, and then we'll do that demonstration versus our technology, which is a Supreme 8. I will be showing off a 10 today. A 10 will be displayed today. I've only showed off a 10 one time in any of the demonstrations. We've only seen 10 only one time. I will be displaying a 10 technology, which is that will be displayed, and maybe I might be showing off a 9. A 10, oh my God, I want to hit a 10 so badly with a 4K. I want to see exactly what that screen is going to pull up. The 10s are freaking out of this world. But like I said, because these demonstrations have to be done, because like I said, I have companies now that are watching my videos. Like I said, word spreads. One guy starts checking it out, and so forth and so forth and so forth. And yeah, we kind of picked up a little publicity off that one contract. So we are going to be doing bringing in some more high power in projectors, because like I said, I've done demonstrations on low entry level projector piece of 720p right now. Let's see what this technology looks like on a high-end projector. Projectors are going to cost me somewhere in the price range of maybe $7 grand. Bring in a big boy to see exactly what happens. That's why I'm trying to get my hands on an 8K projector. I'm trying to figure exactly what this is going to cost me, or if I can basically finance the projector one way or another if it's too expensive. But I do plan to get one. So let's come in here and let's remove all this off my screen. So I like to do the outside demonstration, because in the outside demonstrations, we get to hit the screens with water and all kinds of stuff. They get to go through some brutal stuff, because they're going to be outside. They're going to be in the heat and everything. You can see we're in a environment. It's always being brutal over there. And those of you are curious about the size of my gaming screen, it's 135 inch, 1610. I went with 1610 this time. I usually always do 16:9 when I paint screens. And this was painted directly on the wall. Because there was no way in the world I was going to come in here and build a frame this big. That was not going to happen. It's just too big of a screen. Personally, I don't think, if I did build a frame, I wouldn't be able to get it out the door. And those of you wondering about the screen sizes, 1 quart is going to paint a screen size of 100 to 120 inch, 16:9. 2 quarts will paint a screen size of 100 inch to 150 inch. Let's go pull me up another one. So hopefully today you get a chance to meet mine. One of my god kids named Mr. Miguel. He's going to be helping me do some paint on demonstrations. He's 7 years old. He's going to be painting his own screen. So he wants his own screen. He's going to paint his own. And actually we're going to go online. We're going to buy. He wants his own screen for his bedroom. He just got a gaming system. So I told him if he wants it, he has to, I'll build the screen, I'll put the frame together because he can't work with power tools and all that stuff. But once I get the screen all together, he's going to paint it himself. I think I'm going to keep the 720p in here. I'm going to do some projector swapping this summer. Yeah, I like the 720p projectors in here because at the screen, you know what I mean? I want them to see a very expensive 4K projector in here if customers can't relate to that projector. That's why we keep the 720p's in certain areas, because we want customers to be able to go and go, wow, I can get that from a 720p projector? Yeah, you can get that from a 720p. Fine. Depending on where you're at, because some of you people and where you live at, you may have winter all around. I don't know where you may live at, but keep in mind, summertime's coming up. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be in the house all day. This screen paint is fully weatherproof and they're designed to activate outside. So if you got that backyard, patio, even if you have just a simple balcony, this stuff is going to look amazing outside. Watching the game, watching movies. There's nothing like sitting outside and eating and watching TV or movies or whatever. $139 for this projector. That's it. That's the beautiful thing about it. I don't have to go through the freaking painstaking nightmare of trying to figure out whether or not if the projector is going to be compatible with the screen. It really does not make a difference. Ooh, that's a beautiful car, man. Oh, I'm exactly what I'm so happy about. All right, I'm gonna tell you something really quick and really fast. Company, literally nothing to do with the company whatsoever, and it's nothing to do with the contracts whatsoever ever. So, about a few years back, I lived on a property that had something on it that it shouldn't have had on it to begin with, and it made me very, very sick. It actually put me on this thing right here. You know, we all know what these are. So anyway, I got it. It's an open and shut. Let's put it that way. Word for word, it's worth a ton of freaking money. And I mean, I basically, the company that got me sick, that put me in that situation, that nearly almost killed me. A lot of people didn't realize that I was going through this, but I didn't tell anybody about it on camera. I thought it was me at the time. But there is something really bad happened to me, and bottom line is, long story short, I ended up almost dying in the process because of it. But, you know, I got through it, and they put me on medication and treatments and stuff like that. But I'm just going to say really quick, the company that was involved, I'm not going to say the company's name, that was involved for getting me really sick that almost killed me, basically is a multi and lead the rest, blah, 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 real estate investment corporation that ended up almost killing me in one of their homes. So long story short, case filed, case soon to settle. I could retire for the rest of my life forever. Leave it at that. That's why I'm so happy right now. If I decided, and I'm not going to do it because I like what I do every day, I could literally retire from this and disappear and never, ever, ever think about it ever again. I could die 3 times over. My kids wouldn't even blow through it. No, okay, I'm going to get too excited here. I'm just going to leave it at that. But yeah, it's something really bad happened to me. And thank God I got out of the seat done on my chest. And they just put it this way. It wasn't good. But, you know, now I'm back to somewhat normal health. And yeah, I am... I'm as giddy as a schoolgirl with a new dress. So it just showed. I'm curious. I'm thinking to and it's popped up in my head a few times. Like I could actually retire and I could never come back to this ever again. I can just travel the world and just enjoy life and just, you know, just do what I want to do. But what would I do? To tell you the truth, because when I get up in the morning, I do this literally every morning. It's like something that I'm used to doing. So even with that kind of hold on a minute. All right, there we go. Reconnect. Even with that kind of that way, I could afford to basically just poof, never develop the skill. No matter what profession, if I decide to get into, or if I actually go on to a new adventure, screen paint's in my blood. It's something that I'm used to doing every single day. I've been doing this for 11 to 12 years every single day. If you look at my videos, you can go back and see exactly where I first started. So pretty much what I'm going to do with that kind of capital can make my business a lot more powerful than I'm telling you, if you just even knew, if you just knew the stuff that I'm actually thinking about now, having the ability to add it to my company, what would I be? Oh man, I can't even begin to think about this. I don't want to think about it. I'm excited as it is. But long term, I'm going to retire for life and just chill, or am I going to take this newfound capital and push it into my corporation and make it stronger than it ever was before? And that's what I plan to do. That's why I told you when they have those what's it called, the events for the projection screens. Oh, we plan to be there. We do plan to be there. We got the money to buy in with no problem. Whatever it takes, we'll be there. There's no way in the world I'm gonna walk away with the opportunity to blow out a black diamond. Oh heck no. I'm definitely gonna be there. And that means with this kind of capital, I have the power to be able to build things on levels that I was not able to build things, because I can get access to things I couldn't get my hands on. One would be that machine that allows us to make wallpaper projection screens bigger than 106 inches. That's what I want first. Because that is going to allow me to build a wallpaper screen at 150 inch, 180 inch. Oh man, that's going to be freaking awesome. I think that's what we're going to do. And I will be buying myself a Maine Coon. If you've never heard of a Maine Coon, it's a giant cat. They're about 4 feet long. They weigh about 128 pounds. Not 128 pounds. Not 128 pounds. And they're called Maine Coons. I want one of those cats. I should call him Mr. Biscuits, and that should be his name. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But also, I want to do some other cool stuff too. Now, since we design these outdoor projection screens, I do want to put up some community recreation screens where kids can come in and watch movies. I think that's something else we want to do also. I mean, come on, think about it. They cut pretty much all the after-school programs for kids, which is kind of messed up because they gotta have some place to go and something to do. And I mean, I think it'd be nice to start building and investing money into like movie rec centers where kids can come in and they can be able to watch movies on the big screens. Not only that, you can teach them about the history of movies and the old black and whites, the solid eras and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Even if we could put in a center where kids can go in and they can learn how to make their own movies, they can learn everything there is about it. I think that would be a really cool idea. So there's a way to incorporate this stuff into better things. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you shouldn't have to spend $5,000 for a projection screen or $3,000 for a projection screen. We had one fellow in here, he actually had the sample sheet that we were using in the demonstration. He said, look, I paid about $1,500 for this screen. I was like, wow. I did this demonstration, I like to show off the white levels. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting. We got a lot of projects we're planning to work on. A lot of projects. My personal favorite is going to be the gaming screen. That's that one. No one. That's my baby. That's what I'm building. That's what that gold technology I was showing you. That strange looking screen. That coding is designed for a gaming screen that we're actually working on. We want something like it's going to have its own dedicated website. It will not be connected to this website. So we'll have its own dedicated website where gamers can go in, they can pick out the platform or their screen, whether they want it curved, whether they want it 235.1, and then they can go in and they can add in options to the screen like LED lighting, speakers, stuff like that. They can have it transcoded with that technology. It doesn't make a difference if somebody says, hey, I can take the same idea. It doesn't make a difference to us. You don't have that coding. We're the only ones who have that gold-like coding for a screen. And trust me, that stuff looks freaking amazing on freaking 4K. I haven't had a chance to test on 4K, but like I said, once summertime hits and I start my 4K budget, which means I'll be buying about 4K projectors, we'll get a chance to test all this stuff all over again on 4K projectors. I'm not talking about your everyday 4K projectors. I'm talking about high venue 4K projectors. So we can see, different levels. Not only is it good for us to see it, but also too, like I said, I got companies have been asking us, do we have anything higher than the 43 Sony? So that's what we're going to be doing, which is going to be quite fun. Yeah, like I said, a lot of some people thought that maybe that, hey, he needs this company to survive. No. I have a degree in culinary arts. I went to Paris and studied as a chef. Also was IT tech. And this is, mind you, I'm 51. So I can go out and get a job. It's not a problem. I like what I do here. On top of that, I have the last 12 years, so I can afford to walk away if I choose to. I have contracts I'm still being paid on, and then on top of that, like I said, because that little accent that I had about a year ago, Yeah, that little doohickey right there is going to set me up very, very comfortably. I mean, it's going to give me quite a bit of reach to breathe it. Quite a bit of reach. I can't say too much, but it's going to be quite a bit of reach, if you know what I mean. But like I said, good thing about it is I survived it because it should have been a lot worse than that. Scared the daylights out of me, I tell you that much. It did really scare the freaking daylights out of me. I literally thought I was going to die a few times. But yeah, it messed my lungs up pretty bad. But thank God everything went back to normal. And yeah, they had me on freaking like 40 milligrams of prednisone. I was taking that stuff like every freaking day. That stuff makes you eat like a mother jumper. Oh my goodness, it makes you eat. And kill up a box just like that. That stuff makes you eat like crazy. Yeah. That's what I said. Sometimes you gotta be really careful where you lay your head. Sometimes it'll make a difference how much money you're paying out. You gotta be very careful where you lay your head at. Because it could end up killing you. It really could. The crazy thing about it is, the entire time when I was going through that ordeal, I was still making videos. I was literally still making videos when I was going through that ordeal. When I got the camera, man, I felt so sick to my stomach, like I was going to throw up. I was really messed up. But it's true. You gotta make it love what you do it till you die. And I love my job. Doesn't make a difference if I'm sick. Doesn't make a difference if I can't get up the next day. I will find a way to do something. That's why I said with that kind of capital going to be paid out to me in about a year or so, I can afford to never do this again. I don't have to do anything, nothing. I can just sit there literally in a cornfield and just stare at the sun for hours and still, I'm good. But there would be nothing to do. That's a problem. I have to do something. I always got to be working on something. Always got to be building something. Always got to be designing something. My brain shuts down. Oh, tiger. It's a shame you can't have those as pets. I would love to have a tiger as a pet. Only problem, the whole mauling and being ripped to shreds, I'm not too big a fan on that one. I plan to take that money that I get from this little, whatever, this craziness I went through, I plan to take that money and push into my company to build my own motorized projection screen, which, by the way, is not cheap. It's extremely expensive to have a motorized projection screen built from the ground up. And I think one of the machines I'm actually looking at, I'm thinking about financing custom paint jobs on the car, that machinery right there. That's what I want. Can you imagine with that piece of machinery, I could design any size wallpaper I want once I get that piece of equipment, and I can have that machine coat down every last one of those sheets. That means that machine would be flawless. It would not make any mistakes. It would get a perfect coating. The screens would actually look smooth as glass. And I can do hundreds and hundreds and thousands of them. Oh, I cannot wait for this adventure. And all the screens, wherever we design, it's going to be marketed way lower. We're going to display all our demonstrations when we bring the screens out on 720p projectors. Because we're going to do something opposite. The big guys come out, they display their screens on high-end, expensive 4K and 6,000, 5,000 lumen projectors. They have poorly lit booths. Using short throw or ultra short throw projectors, we'll do it long throw 720p in a booth that looks like a baseball stadium. And then we tell them that the screen's going to cost less than $5,000. A customer can pick up a screen at 120 inches that has this capability at probably under $1,500. That's something they're not going to like. But it doesn't cost $5,000 to make a screen. Come on, man. How? that's another animal I would love to have, but that would pretty much kill me and rip me to shreds. And this is all done on 720p. Like I tell people, look, if you can show me any elite demonstration, any black diamond demonstration, any DMP supernova, any daylight screen demonstration where they're using a 720p projector in any of their demonstrations, I'll give you free screen paint for a year. They're not going to do it. They're going to use the most high-end projector you can get, because at that particular point, you got to start thinking on a projector of that caliber, which one's doing all the work? Is it the projector or is it the screen? So you can see I'm not bluffing here. This is my projector right there, NEC. That's the model number right there. Look it up for yourself. Look at the specifications on it. It's a 720p projector. Matter of fact, for those of you who might have forgotten that, I'll put the model number of the projector, or better yet, I will go to Projector Central and the specifications for that projector, and I will list it at the bottom so you can read through those specifications. Now, I like this projector because it does have 280 in my PS4 through it. Also, it does have a 10,000 to 1 contrast, which I thought was pretty impressive for a 720p projector. And also, too, it's an NEC. Usually, most NECs are based LCD projectors. This is a DLP, so I haven't seen very few in a DLP. Look how beautiful that looks. All right, with that being said, I got to get out of here. I have much to do. I have to go hit the website because I have to put the new prices down on the website. As I said before, we're going to have that special promotional sale on 1 quart and 2 for about 2 weeks. We're not going to put a certain percentage in the shopping cart. We're just going to put a date when it's going, the sale's going to end. The 2 quarts and 1 quarts do come with free shipping and free blackout cloth. So you can decide if you want to paint this on your wall. You can paint this on a blackout cloth surface if you choose. It's up to you. That's the reason why we added it. A few people asked us why we added free blackout cloth. Well, some people may rent. Some people may not want to paint on their wall. They might just want to build the screen and hang it up. And you go. I'll put down another video. It's a demonstration of me actually building a screen using one of our 1 quart kits. So you can from me actually cutting the wood, from me putting the screen together, to me stapling down the material, painting it, and displaying the screen. So it's a whole full demonstration tutorial. If you don't know much about how to build and put a screen together, I've done it already for you. You can go and check that video out. I'll put that in the bottom of the description. You can check it out for yourself. This summer, as I said before, that a lot of our paints, yes, we'll be going through contracts, but we do have certain projects we were talking about that we want strictly for ourselves to be able to do other things like the gaming screen. And on top of that, I have these backyard screens I really want to start getting started on. These are screens that are going to come with a package of an outdoor screen that can range anywhere from 100-inch to a 300-inch screen. If you got the room to put it out, we have it. So a 300-inch screen. So they'll come with anywhere from 1 quart kits all the way up to 4-gallon kits. It's going to take a lot to paint a 300-inch screen. So we're going to have those packages for the summer. This is going to be fantastic. If you're going to have backyard events or whatever else you're going to be doing, something, maybe something for the kiddies, you know what I mean? Something where a rec area where the kids can come together and watch movies. Whatever you're going to be doing it for, whatever project, we're going to have that available probably coming up and about 3 weeks from now, we're going to be setting that up. Now, I've already done that too. I've already done a painted screen with grommets. I'll actually put that link down there also too. And let me see, for those you've been asking about painting the motorized projection screen, we have one downstairs already painted. Sorry, I haven't done enough demonstrations on it. I'll do a few of those today. I'll squeeze some of those in today. And also too, we're going to play around with the Optima GT50 600. So that's going to be fun too. 6. All right. Thank you all for your time. The sale will be available. What time do we have right now? I can see when the shopping cart. It's going to be today. We'll have the sale will be available today. All right. So it is around over here in Philadelphia, 9:51. I don't know where it may be at your next. But somewhere around, maybe around 12 o'clock, shopping carts will activate and the sale will begin. It will go on for 2 weeks, and then after that, it will end from there. But keep in mind, we have free worldwide shipping, and also to signature confirm. Those of you who may not be able to get out from your jobs on time, maybe you don't have anybody to take your merchandise, just email us and say, hey, look, I need signature confirm. We could actually add that in there for free. So those of you who don't know what signature confirm is, sorry if you do know, and if you don't know, I'm just going to add this in really quick. That means the postal man cannot leave it there. He has to take it with him, which means you can always go down to the post office, show ID, and pick it up for yourself. This keeps him from leaving the package down and having some joker come by and snatch your merchandise. So he can't leave it there. Or if you want, you can have it made where he can leave it with somebody at the home. It doesn't have to be with you directly. Anyone that's home can sign for it. But at least that gives you a bit of a confidence that you don't got to rush home and worry about somebody just cruising by and seeing a package and snatching your stuff. Trust me, I know what that's like. I went through that. I had somebody take 120-inch screen off my porch. You know how big the box is for a 120-inch screen? They're 147 inches, and someone took one off my porch. So, good thing about that, we had a GPS tracking device in the box. And the funny thing about it, long story short, I made this comment in front of the UPS driver that was in front of the house, and one of my neighbors just happened to be out, and they caught an earful of it. And then 2 days later, the box somehow magically pops up at the foot of my porch. So we knew the neighbor took it. So if I had this signature confirmed, they couldn't have left it there. That option was there for me to take, and I didn't take it. I didn't think anybody was going to steal a screen that big off my porch. So bottom line is, they would have basically called me and said, hey, look, come down and pick up the screen. And I would have picked it up that way. So that's why we offer that, because I've had my own personal experience of having package bandages take stuff off my porch. Here it's a little different. We have to place wire with tons of security cameras. Be my guest. If you want to walk up here and snatch something, there's always something up here waiting for you. Again, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration, and thank you all for your time. I have to go, and God bless. Please take advantage of that sale. As you can see, the screen paint looks absolutely amazing on a basic 720p projector. I have to go. God bless.